Today, we will look at the major scale, also known as the Ionian Scale. Scales are just a series of notes that evoke a certain feel, and they are characterized by the intervals used in them. This just means how far away are the notes from each other. It's important to know that all scales outline specific chords, and that can make them good choices to play over those chords, or variations of them. In today's example, the major scale creates a major chord. You can look at the previous video to see how to build chords from your scale. As mentioned, our scale is made up of intervals from a given starting point. There can be some varying terminology, but it all more or less means the same thing. You have half steps and you have whole steps, and two halves make a whole. You can also call them tones and semitones, or even whole tones and half tones. A half step on guitar is just one fret away from your starting point. On a piano, however, it's the very next available note, including both the black and the white keys. Now, using this knowledge, let's build our major scale. The formula we use to build a major scale is tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. We'll use C as our starting point. From C, we move to D, which is 1, 2 half steps, meaning it's one whole step, or a whole tone. From D, we go to E, which is another whole step. From E to F, which is a semitone, or a half step. F to G gives us a whole tone. G to A gives us another whole tone. And A to B gives us another whole tone. And finally, we have B bringing us to C, which is a semitone and brings us back to our root note. And there we have our full major scale in the key of C. Now, let's apply the same formula from a different starting point to get a different major scale. Let's use A. Okay? So from A, we do tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. And there's our A major scale. Apply this formula to any starting note or root note, and you can get any major scale of that key. And that's major scales in a nutshell. It should be said that this is the major scale developed from Western harmony, and other parts of the world have traditional music that would sound strange to our ears, however feels just as home as the major scale does to us. With all that being said, I hope this helped you in understanding how we count intervals in music and how to construct a major scale. Thanks for watching and take care.